Hello and welcome to another AFK Journey video. My name is Jedediah and I'm going to be talking about Clashfronts Game 4 Round 3 from my guild BTGM. I'm going to try to make this more exciting today, even though it was extremely boring again because it looks like Mordor is not going to give us a fight at all. So let's go through some of this. Here's the replay. We got our Vanguard skirmishes and we dominated on Vanguards. Congrats to all our Vanguard guys. You guys did great. I won my 3 matches on the outside here. I think Say wins this one. Yantron probably wins this one. Ike got his there. Say got up the north. So we got everything across the board on Vanguard skirmishes. And then we had some Siege Magic coming out. And as you can see, it looks like we had no contest. No contest. And then there was a big fight between Friday Lunch and Mordor. You know, they put up as big a fight as they could. But ended up losing. And it looks like Lord took this tile back away from Mordor as well. Lord split, tried to come at us a little bit. You know, that's probably where we're going to look at the Hars the most. But I mean, they really didn't have a chance against us. So, interesting, to say the least, as far as Mordor's strategy. I mean, at this point, it was pointed out that this is late in the season. A lot of people are kind of slowing down, not playing as much, and Mordor's just playing for second because they know they've got max rewards and etc. So you can't really blame their strategy. It's just, I wanted to have some fun, and they're not giving us any fun. So we'll see how things shake out in the next round or two. Maybe they come at us. I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow. But yeah, you can see this is going... I skipped this. You can see that Mordor is going to close this out. We don't care about the trial stages. Yeah, we already skipped all of it. Good. Alright, so... to take a look at the Vanguard matches. There's me versus Lord McSwagger. With my Gala group. Let's take a look at that. Let's see Gala take on his Marsil. With Mahira variant. Slow it down if I have it on. There we go. Even with their Marsil, I lose my Gala, but it doesn't matter. I'm actually kind of surprised I won this without my Gala. I would have thought I would have lost to, I must have a severe Paragon advantage over him in some way. We'll take a look at that because I would have thought I would have lost that match. Because see, my Citrana is not fully fleshed out. My Zandrock isn't. His Mahira isn't. His Marsil is not fully winged, but it's strong. So yeah, I mean, the fact if he had full P4 across the board crowns, I would have lost that. I would think. I would have, but I'm not sure. So let's go back. Because that Mahira puts a dent in my Gala strategy, right? And then there's not much going on. We can watch this one real quick. I don't think I'm going to show off many of these Vanguard fights, but these ones that they're actually unusual groups, like the my Gala group, I'm probably going to show just for posterity. See all my melee in there doing all kinds of stuff. Their Callan goes off, but then my Gala goes off, and then they're already dead by that time.
Did I make you proud?
Alright, excellent. Alright, let's look at Yantron's fight over here. Let's kind of work our way opposite, top to bottom, bottom to top, so forth and so on. Yantron fought on Friday Lunch. Easy win with the Siren Lily May. Alright, probably not worth showing that one. Say is Vanguard here versus Llama Life. Is Cryo. Makes quick work of them. Doesn't seem like he had any real competition there, so we'll go to my next fight. Inora, me versus my Kulu group, Kulu Zany. Kulu didn't even get to do anything. Oh well. Moving on. Next top, nope. And in here, we have Ikebukuro. Yep, blows him up with the Marsil. No competition there. Me versus, okay, here we go, and I'm taking on 2 people from Mordor and Lord. My Marsil variant. I'm curious to see how many actually lived through that. Because I put Ludovic in there now, and I'm hoping he keeps more people alive so I lose less stamina, so I can streak a little bit more. That's the whole point to moving him in there. I did have Damien in there because Damien's more of a stall variant, because he will never die, per se. He'll put out his little cart over and over. And it looks like I didn't lose anybody there, so that's good. But of course, that wasn't exactly their strongest Vanguard team either. Because I land on, but yeah, a lone man is definitely not going to be an issue for me. Gone. Moving on. And then you can see that Landau did take out a lone man as well. So, alright. Top Vanguard. Say versus a lone man. Yep, blew him up. Alright, moving on. Let's take a look at what Friday Lunch tried to do to Mordor down here. Yeah, I took out a bunch of people with mine. I got a 6-win streak all by myself with my Gala group, which was kind of pointless. I took out 1, 2, 3 Friday Lunch people and 1, 2, 3 Mordor people. So I kind of evened it out. I was hoping I would take up mostly Mordor people, but obviously it's going to be back and forth. It's not going to be just all Mordors lined up for me. Lamaloff gets a 2-win streak. Pillow Bolster gets a 3-win streak. Good job, Pillow Bolster. Alright. And then, J.E. gets a 4-win streak. So, I mean, they're looking good right now. And then another 4-win streak. So, how did they end up losing to Mordor? We're about to find out, because Mordor's probably backloaded their teams. Double Dino, 2-win streak. Friday Lunch. Clara gets a 2-win streak. Show gets a 4-win streak for Friday Lunch. Man, they're really putting up a good fight. Ryoku gets a 2-win streak. But then Lord McSwagger comes in and just obliterates all the progress they made by getting a 10-win streak with his Marseille group right here. And then Ryoku gets a 2-win streak. Wolfsgazer gets a 4-win streak for Mordor. Friday Lunch gets a 3-win streak for Mon. Lord McSwagger gets a 4-win streak. Lord McSwagger gets another 4-win streak, and that closes it out. So, what did it end up being? Does it say at the top? Yeah, of course it does. We say they have 26 teams still in reserve. There was really no chance that Friday Lunch was ever going to take that. Not with that many team advantage, and they're definitely a stronger guild. But they put up a good fight, so good for them, right? Here, it was just me there. Let's see if I actually streaked any. Oh, I only got a 2-win streak. That stinks. Oh well. Who took me out? Stupid Marseille group took me out, because this group can beat our Marseille group and beat it pretty easily, actually, but having that stamina deficit, I would have thought I would have beat him even with an 85 stamina. Oh well, that's enough to take me out. Let's see, is there anything we're seeing on here? I get, oh no, nothing happened there, not really. And yep, it gets a 1 win, nothing. And then Lord, I get a 6-win streak after I win my skirmish fights. Not bad. So it streaked a little bit more. I think the previous record for that group was a 4-win streak for me, I think. So I think maybe going to Ludovic was the right call. Of course, this is against Lord and Mordor, not just straight Mordor. So I would have been a better judge to see if it was going against Mordor only, right? And then after that, Lord has no chance. Mordor has no chance because they pulled out. So Lord ended up taking the whole thing. What was the final? Yeah, they only had 6 teams in there. Lord had 27. I had 1. All right, so the only real fight we had was up here, where we had 24 teams versus 23 teams. We ended up with 16, so it took, what, 8 teams to take out 23 of Lord's. Let's take a look at our streak. So John started off strong with a 4-win streak with his Shamira. Excellent work, John. Whitebeard gets a 3-win streak. Nice, Shabby. All right, Shamira as well. Yamato gets a 2-win streak. That's better than nothing. Shamira. And then we get streaked on by Nelal, I'm going to say. Stall group, Igor Seda. Smith CMP breaks that with a 2-win streak of his own. Siren and Lily May for Avion. And then Say really goes off for a 9-win streak. Say's always streaking hard with his Marseille. And he just wiped them up. 9 wins, good to go, right? So that pretty much caps everything. Let's take a look at everything so far as the rounds go. We've got a massive lead at this point. almost 1,000-point lead. All right, let's put it in individual contributions for round 1. And Nora was leading everything, so we're gonna go down the top 10. So yeah, we had Say, Azarak, me, Ike, and that's it, right? So round 2, we had Say, Ike, me, Yantron, Nico, and Wayfarer. Yeah, cracking the top 10. And then round 3, we had me at number 1 because I got all those. I hogged all the Vanguard skirmishes, so yay, I wanted to get some points. I got some. Say at 3, Yantron 4, Ike at 6, John at 7, Seraphim at 8, and that rounds out the top 10. So we're getting about half the top 10 each time, right? But we're absolutely dominating again because Mordor is really not challenging us. So yeah, this is, as you can see, Say is our number 1 contributor for round 3. I was 10-3. Ike was number 1 then, and then round 3 is Say, and then me in the back at 4. But we had the top 5 on individual contributions, or individual rankings instead of contribution. Let's see. Oh, that was Vanguards too, right? So let's do all. Yeah, they didn't really change anything, did it? Nope. Alright. So we'll see what happens. Maybe something crazy happens in round 4. I don't know. I'm sorry if these are a little bit boring, but yeah, I can't really control our competition. So until then, good luck on your Clashfronts, and get out there and try to enjoy life a little bit.